Hi everyone, it's Roger here from What's on DisneyPlus.com. It's Tuesday, it's time to jump into some of today's big Disney Plus news. I'm going to be talking about Percy Jackson, I'll be talking about Atlanta Season 3, and much more. So let's start off with the big one. We've had finally confirmed who's going to be playing Percy Jackson in the upcoming Disney Plus series, Percy Jackson and the Olympians, The Lightning Thief. The creator of Percy Jackson, Rick Riordan, announced on his blog that Walker Scobell is going to be playing the role. Now you might know Walker from his recent role in The Adam Project, which was recently released on Netflix, and he kind of plays a younger version of Ryan Reynolds. Now, he was fantastic in this movie. He really did kind of steal the scenes, even, and to do that against Ryan Reynolds is not the easiest thing to do. So I think this is a huge cast. I think this one is a really good one. I think this one's going to make Percy Jackson possibly one of the big series coming up in the future. I'm really hoping that Percy Jackson is going to be that big Disney Plus original that can kind of rival Marvel and Star Wars kind of things and give us something a little bit fresh and different. Apparently Walker got towed back in January and just before the Adam Project was released. And it's just been building up to, hopefully we'll find out who's going to be playing the other characters pretty soon. Filming is set to begin pretty soon in Vancouver in Canada. They're already there right now, setting up all the sets and all the things that they need to, costumes and stuff. But yeah, this one is going to be a big release for Disney Plus when it finally arrives. No official release date. I suspect it'll be late next year because there's going to be lots of special effects and stuff. But this one is really going to be, I think, a massive series for Disney Plus. And I think this casting news is fantastic. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Moving on from there, let's now talk about another big casting news that has been revealed by Disney. The upcoming National Treasure Disney Plus series is currently filming in Baton Rouge. And it's been confirmed that Justin Bartha is going to be returning to play Riley. Now, he obviously starred in the first two movies and will help connect those movies to this new series. Don't yet know if Nick Cage is going to be making an appearance. I probably would suspect now. But I like the idea that they're trying to connect them up a little bit. How much he's in this series, we don't yet know. If it's going to be like a little cameo or something. But yeah, now I think this one is, again, a good call to kind of bring in it and kind of connect the movie and the series together. But let me know if you are excited about the new National Treasure series. Let me know in the comments below. And we've got some great news for Disney Plus subscribers in the UK and Ireland. It has been confirmed that the third season of the FX series Atlanta will be dropping in its entirety on June the 29th. So not too long to go, but it would have been nice had Disney kind of worked out a kind of a similar release schedule with Hulu. They seem to be doing this with a lot of the shows now, kind of holding them back until almost like the US release is completely done before the international release. So on good news is we've got a date and we know when it's coming, and you're not going to have to wait weekly. You're going to get all of them at once. But yeah, it's just a bit disappointing that it's so far away from, the series already being released in the US. I'm really hoping at some point they kind of get all of this stuff sorted. But nevertheless, at least now we have a date for that third season. And obviously you can watch the first two seasons on Disney Plus in the UK already. And if you're in the US, you can watch season 3 right now on Hulu. We've also got a little update on the Marvel Studios series Ironheart, which is going to be coming soon to Disney Plus. According to Deadline, Sam Bailey and Angela Barnes have joined the project to direct the show. This brand new Disney Plus series is going to star Dominic Thorne, who is going to be playing Riri Williams, who is a genius inventor who builds her own advanced suit of armor and follows in Iron Man's footsteps. The character will be making its on-screen debut in the MCU in the upcoming Black Panther sequel, Black Panther Wakanda Forever, which is coming out in November. Sam Bailey has previously directed episodes of Netflix Dear White People, while Angela Barnes has directed episodes of FX Atlanta, along with episodes of Mythic Quest and Blind Spotting. But let me know if you're looking forward to Ironheart in the comments below. Moving on from there, let's now talk about Nimona, which was a film which Blue Sky Studios was working on, which until last year was part of 20th Century Studios. Disney decided just to cut the studio, and the last thing that they're going to be releasing is the Scrap Tales, which is coming this week. Now Netflix has picked up the film and it's going to be coming out next year. We don't really know too much in terms of how much of the content from Disney has been passed over to Netflix. Apparently when Blue Sky Studios got shut down, that this film was about 70% or so complete. There was a lot of pushback sometimes from some of the executives over kind of the LGBT aspect of this film, and so they picked it up and managed to sell it to another network. So Netflix has picked it up. I think this looks pretty cool. We've seen little bits of footage from it so far. Obviously, it's still a while off, so they've got a lot of work yet still to kind of put it all into place. But I'm loving the idea that this film was able to be moved over to Netflix. They brought the same cast and the crew and the directors and stuff. They're all still working on it. And just kind of shows you Sometimes projects don't necessarily die when a big studio cancels them. Sometimes they can get shifted around a little bit. I personally am a little disappointed that Disney didn't just carry on with this project and get it out, put it out on Disney Plus. But yeah, especially with the whole kind of storyline with it, because it's a really well-known graphic novel, and I can't wait to watch it. And I'm really glad that Netflix has picked this one up and ran with it. So let me know what you think of all this in the comments below. And finally, if you're looking forward to the third season of The Mandalorian, good news, it might be arriving a little bit sooner than we thought, because during a recent promotion, Moff Gideon actor Giancarlo Esposito went on to say, you'll get it soon. I've got a few things in regard to that to put some finishing touches on what I do. I believe it'll be sometime this summer. No set date yet, but coming soon. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I do not think that the third season of The Mandalorian is going to be coming out on Disney Plus this summer. It just seems way too soon. They literally only just finished filming this one like 2 weeks ago, and there's a lot of special effects and stuff. And also, more importantly, where are they going to fit it in? Because we've got Obi-Wan Kenobi dropping at the end of May. That will then run right through June. We've then got Star Wars The Bad Batch Season 2, plus we've got Andor, which is supposed to be 12 episodes. Now, whether or not they've swapped them around, they might have done. But yeah, so I'm guessing it's probably a little bit further on, maybe closer to Christmas, because that's what a lot of people were thinking. But yeah, it just seems like a really quick turnaround to get a Star Wars series sort of finished filming and out the gate within a few months. I also asked you on social media whether or not you agreed with this, and the poll was only 12% of you thinking summer, 14% of you thinking fall, while 58% of you kind of think along the line with me, where it's in the winter, and then 16% of you think it's early next year. Now, I think it's probably going to fall a little bit like the Book of Boba Fett, where it will kind of slide over winter and early 2023. And yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting to see how all of this works. And for our comment of the day, I am going to bring up Broken Bridge, who said, Roger, Disney Plus is throwing more than spaghetti against the wall to see what's sticking. They're throwing everything at it just to see what sticks, which is regrettably not confined to Disney Plus. And I think this is definitely right with Disney. You know, they seem to be throwing lots of ideas to work out what sticks, how release schedules work. There's a lot of experimentation to find out what is working and what isn't. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but right now it does feel like, you know, after a few years, you would have thought we'd have got like the basics of some release schedules sorted, and just in general, all the different shows and stuff, they're really just trying to work out what's working. I think as tastes are changing so fast, the way how we do stuff, I think obviously like with the pandemic and stuff, that's changed how we live our lives and what we do and how we watch TV, how we watch movies, and they're all trying to adjust to it. And also habits are changing since then to now, and everything that we've done in the past, they can use that data, but at the same time things are changing. But yeah, they definitely feel like right now Disney Plus is just throwing stuff against the wall to work out what's going on, and completely understand that one. But nevertheless, guys, go check us out over at whatsondisneyplus.com. Like, follow, and subscribe, and I shall see you guys soon. Later. Thank you very much for watching this video. Make sure you go check us out over at whatsondisneyplus.com. Like, follow, and subscribe. Also, a huge thank you to all of our supporters over on Patreon and also on our YouTube channel memberships. And I shall see you guys in another video. Laters.